Ida B. Wells, born in 1862 in Holly Springs, Mississippi, was a prominent investigative journalist, educator, and an early leader in the civil rights movement. Her life was marked by an unwavering commitment to justice and equality. In an era fraught with racial discrimination and violence, Wells distinguished herself as a vocal advocate for the rights of African Americans. Wells was born into slavery during the Civil War, but despite the enormous challenges she faced, she pursued an education with determination. Following the premature deaths of her parents due to a yellow fever epidemic, she took on the responsibility of raising her younger siblings. This early experience of loss and responsibility shaped her into a resilient and resourceful individual. Wells initially worked as a teacher, but her career took a significant turn when she began to write about the injustices suffered by African Americans. She co-owned and wrote for the Memphis Free Speech and Headlight, a newspaper that gave voice to her sharp critiques of racial inequities. Her life took a pivotal turn in 1884 when she was forcibly removed from a train car for refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger, an incident that led her to sue the railroad company. Although she won the case initially, the Tennessee Supreme Court overturned the decision, thus igniting her lifelong crusade against racial injustice. Perhaps Wells's most renowned contribution to the fight for civil rights was her anti-lynching campaign. In 1892, after 3 African-American men she knew were lynched in Memphis, she began a national campaign to expose the horrors of lynching. Wells meticulously researched and documented lynching cases, disproving the common justification that these acts were necessary to protect white women from black men. Through her publications, including the seminal pamphlet, Southern Horrors, Lynch Law in All Its Phases, she exposed lynching as a means of terrorizing African Americans and maintaining white supremacy. Her investigative prowess earned her national and international recognition, but it also placed her in grave danger. Her newspaper office was destroyed by a mob, and she was forced to move to Chicago for her safety. In Chicago, Wells continued her activism, helping to form several civil rights organizations, including the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, and the National Association of Colored Women. She championed not only the rights of African Americans, but also women's suffrage and other social justice causes. Wells was known for her tenacity, intelligence, and eloquence. Her ability to speak truth to power inspired many and laid the groundwork for future civil rights activism. She married Ferdinand Barnett, a fellow journalist and lawyer with whom she had 4 children. Despite the demands of her personal life, Wells never wavered in her commitment to social justice. Ida B. Wells passed away in 1931, but her legacy lives on. Her life and work remain a testament to the power of courageous journalism and unwavering activism. Through her writings and tireless efforts, she brought national attention to the horrors of lynching and fought relentlessly for the rights of African Americans and women. Wells' contributions to social justice have cemented her place as one of the most important figures in American history.